Are you over 60 and often waking up at 2 or 3 a.m., then lying there unable to fall back asleep? You're not alone and it's not your fault. As we get older, natural changes in our sleep hormones can make deep, uninterrupted sleep harder to maintain. But the good news is a few familiar dried fruits may help support your body, helping you relax and sleep more deeply in a natural way. In this video, we'll share 5 simple dried fruits that may help you sleep better and wake up feeling more refreshed and energized. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you can continue receiving helpful health tips designed especially for adults over 60. Before we explore the 5 dried fruits that can support better sleep, let's first understand why after the age of 60, the body becomes more likely to wake up in the middle of the night. This is something many adults over 60 experience, but it's rarely explained clearly. You may wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning and just lie there staring at the ceiling in silence, wondering why sleep doesn't come as easily as it used to. The truth is, as the body ages, natural biological changes begin to happen quietly in the background. Melatonin, the hormone that signals to your brain that it's time to sleep, often starts being released later than before. At the same time, serotonin, the chemical that helps you feel calm and at peace, may decline earlier during the night. Meanwhile, cortisol, the hormone linked to alertness and stress, may rise at times when your body should be resting most deeply. These changes can make it easier to wake up during the night, harder to fall back asleep, and leave you feeling like your sleep is lighter and less restorative. And the next morning you may feel more tired, less mentally sharp, and notice that your body takes longer to recover. But the most important thing to remember is this. This is not your fault. This is simply part of how the body adapts with age. And when we understand what's happening, we can begin to support our body in gentle, natural ways and slowly help restore deeper, more peaceful sleep. Sometimes the solution isn't something complicated. It can be found in simple, familiar foods. And these are the 5 dried fruits worth starting with, even as early as tonight. The first one we want to share is dried figs, a very familiar food that's often overlooked when it comes to sleep. After the age of 60, many of us begin to notice that the body feels more tense at night. Even a small noise can wake us up. Or sometimes it's that slight tightening in the calves, a subtle discomfort that makes us shift positions over and over again. This doesn't mean our bodies are weak. It simply means our nervous system and muscles don't relax as easily as they once did. Dried figs contain calcium and magnesium, 2 essential minerals that support the body's natural relaxation process. Calcium helps regulate nerve signals so they work more smoothly, while magnesium helps muscles release tension and reduces mild tightness or cramping during the night. Together, these nutrients gently send a message to the body, it's time to rest. Just 1 to 2 dried figs in the early evening is enough. It doesn't take much, just consistency and listening to your body. Sometimes small and natural changes like this can make a meaningful difference in helping you enjoy a more peaceful night's sleep. The second dried fruit worth knowing is dried dates, small, naturally sweet, and surprisingly supportive when it comes to sleep, especially after the age of 60. Many of us wake up during the night not because of noise, but because the body suddenly feels alert for no clear reason. Part of this may be linked to changes in the brain's natural chemical signals. Dried dates contain tryptophan, an essential amino acid the body uses to produce serotonin, the chemical that helps us feel calm and emotionally at ease. As night falls, serotonin is then converted into melatonin, the hormone that plays a key role in supporting natural sleep. Dates also contain fiber, which helps release energy slowly and steadily throughout the night. This can help the body avoid sudden energy fluctuation that may otherwise interrupt sleep. In addition, the potassium and magnesium in dates help muscles relax and may reduce feelings of tightness or restlessness in the legs while resting. Just 1 to 2 dried dates in the evening is enough. It may seem like a small habit, But when practiced consistently, it can help the body feel more balanced, more relaxed, and better prepared for deep, natural, and restful sleep. The next food we may want to consider adding to our evening routine is pecans, a nut with a gentle, buttery flavor that's easy to enjoy and especially supportive for the body after the age of 60. As time goes on, the body may no longer maintain the same steady rhythm of melatonin production as it once did. This is one reason why many of us feel sleepy earlier in the evening, but then find ourselves waking up in the middle of the night. Pecans naturally contain a small amount of melatonin, which may help support the body's natural sleep signals and help us feel more relaxed as bedtime approaches. Pecans are also rich in healthy fats, which help the body maintain steady energy levels throughout the night. When energy remains stable, the body is less likely to experience sudden changes that can trigger unexpected awakenings. This can be especially helpful for those who wake up without a clear reason and then struggle to fall back asleep. We don't need much. Just a small handful of pecans about 1 to 2 hours before bedtime can become part of a gentle evening routine that helps the body feel safe, balanced, and gradually return to deeper, more peaceful sleep. Another dried fruit that often surprises people with its sleep-supporting benefits is dried apricots. With their naturally sweet and slightly tangy flavor and their soft, easy-to-eat texture, dried apricots are more than just a simple snack. They can become a gentle way to support the body in the evening. As we get older, the mind can sometimes become more sensitive to stress. Even small thoughts from the day can linger longer than they used to. Dried apricots contain nutrients that help support the production of serotonin, a natural chemical that helps the mind feel calmer and more at ease. As night falls, serotonin is then converted into melatonin, which acts as a gentle signal telling the body it's time to rest. This is how the body naturally regulates itself, not through force, but through the right kind of support. Just 3 to 4 dried apricots in the early evening can be enough to create a small but meaningful habit. Over time, simple choices like this can help calm the mind, relax the body, and allow sleep to come more naturally, more deeply, and more comfortably. And finally, there's one dried fruit that many older adults in our community have truly come to appreciate: dried tart cherries. This isn't some exotic or complicated food. What makes it as special is that it naturally contains melatonin, the hormone that plays a key role in regulating our sleep-wake cycle. After the age of 60, the body may not produce melatonin as consistently as it once did. That's why many of us feel sleepy earlier in the evening, yet still wake up in the middle of the night and struggle to fall back asleep. Dried tart cherries can gently support the body by providing a natural source of melatonin, helping signal to the brain that it's time to rest. On top of that, they're rich in antioxidants, which help the body relax and recover after a long day. Linda, a 68-year-old viewer from California, shared that after adding a small portion of dried tart cherries to her evening routine for a few weeks, she noticed she was waking up less often during the night and feeling more refreshed in the morning. It wasn't an overnight miracle, it was a gradual, gentle improvement as her body received the right kind of support. Just a small handful, about 10 to 15 dried cherries, or adding them to a bowl of unsweetened yogurt in the evening, can become a simple but meaningful habit. Sometimes it's these small, natural choices that help us rediscover a sense of calm and enjoy deeper, more restful nights once again. Before we finish, there's one very important thing we need to remember. These dried fruits can become wonderful companions for better sleep, but how we use them is what truly makes the difference. After the age of 60, the body usually needs a little time to relax and digest gently before bedtime. That's why many viewers of Strong Health Way have shared that when they eat a small portion of dried fruit about 60 to 90 minutes before going to bed, they feel more comfortable without heaviness or digestive discomfort at night. Sipping a little warm water afterward can also support digestion, helping everything settle in a calm and natural way. We also don't need large amounts. Just a small handful is enough to provide nourishment without putting extra strain on the body. And whenever possible, choose the most natural versions, no added sugar, no added salt, because our bodies respond best to simple whole foods. If you're managing blood sugar, blood pressure, or taking medication, it's always wise to check with your healthcare provider before making changes. Not out of fear, but out of care and respect for your body. Sometimes one small change at the right time and in the right way can gently help the body return to balance and bring back the deep, peaceful sleep you truly deserve. Deep sleep is not out of reach even after 60. Sometimes the body simply needs gentle support from foods that are natural, familiar, and safe. When we nourish the body the right way, it often responds with calmness, relaxation, and more restful nights. Let's start with small changes, maybe even tonight, by adding one of these foods to your evening routine and paying attention to how your body responds. And if you found this video helpful, please share it with a friend or loved one who may also be struggling with sleep. Don't forget to subscribe to Strong Health Way and turn on the notification bell so we can continue walking this journey together toward better health, greater peace, and more energy each day.